Welcome to a part of my study guide for the Arnricht Fane Clergy Council Training Program's Magic for Priests course. Today's video comes in two parts. The first, which I've prepared initially for folks who are subscribed to my Patreon, is concerned with how I wrote this. The second, which you are watching now, is a practical ritual you can do at home and follow along with whenever you need it, to find healing and comfort. The question prompt for this working is: provide and explain one example of healing magic from an Indo-European culture and write an ADF-style healing working based on that example. So I spent a whole video going over various kinds of healing magics from the Indo-European world, and I settled on a working based on one of them to work from. In that video, I dove into figural magic, herbal magic, and incubation dreaming before I came to the Pan-Celtic practice of hanging cluties, which we still see reflexes of in modern Ireland, Scotland, and the Isle of Man. I touched on each one on a high level, and then went over the process of creating this rite around the practice of hanging cluties. So what I'm going to do is guide you through a ritual designed to offer healing for whatever it is that ails you. Of course, this sort of healing works best when done with traditional medical care, just as our ancient forebears would have done. No one relies on magic alone, and whatever you're suffering, I hope and pray that you have the ability to obtain the care that you need to go along with this work. This rite will require some items. You'll need a candle and some matches, a strip of cloth or ribbon made of natural material like cotton. You can cut this from an old shirt if you can't get out and find one in a store, and old cloth is better anyway for this if you have it. An offering, or something of value. Usually this is a coin or a stone that has some meaning or value to you. A vessel of water, large enough to dunk the cloth or ribbon into, and wring it out without overflowing it onto your carpet. You may also want a dry towel, since you'll be washing a part of your body with that wet cloth. Arrange your altar space simply. The vessel with water before you, the offering and the cloth within easy reach, and the candle near to the water. The focus of this rite is healing, and so we're going to be calling out to a spirit and asking for some help. I'm intentionally recording this rite in a way that will allow you to return to the rite whenever you need healing, and to go through the process again and again, aiming for positive result each time. Don't worry if you don't have a personal relationship with a spirit. We'll be seeking out specifically a spirit who is interested in helping you and in healing you. Even if you've never sought a connection to or built a successful relationship with a spirit before, you can do this work. It doesn't matter what culture your connections come from, those connections might surface here. And that's awesome. We'll be calling out in a way that is both generic and specific, to a spirit whose title we will call as the Spirit Who Helps Me. It sounds general, because it could be any spirit, and it is. But to the spirit who knows that they will help you, it is the most descriptive name you could use, short of their actual name. We'll begin by establishing our space as sacred, sanctifying the water in your vessel, and calling out to the spirit who will aid you in this work. Then we'll speak an incantation and wash the afflicted area, or areas, and then knot the cloth, and either tie it to something right then, or set it aside to be tied later. Then we'll thank the spirit who appeared to help you. All you need to do is follow along at your own hearth shrine. Let's get started, shall we? Begin by taking a moment to find your center. Seek it within you, wherever you typically find it. You may want to watch your breath for a moment. In and out. In and out. Here at our center, we kindle our flame. Here at our center, we brighten the waters. Here at our center, holding ourselves between land, sea, and sky, we open ourselves to the cosmos about us as we seek healing. Take a moment now to reflect on your connections to the cosmos. Think about how you are a part of the larger world, and how conditions and connections have come to you in the past. And if it helps, take a moment to close your eyes and breathe once again. Now, let us call out to the Spirit who will work with us. Spirit who helps me, I call to you. You who have come from the mist to be here for me, who have opened the paths to healing. I see you now, and I hear your call. Step into the center with me, O Spirit, parting the mists of magic that flow, welcomed by the light of my fire to the edge of these healing waters. Touch these waters, Spirit. Make them bright. Spirit who helps me, stand beside me as I work. I invite you now to place the cloth in the waters and to begin to wash whichever part of you needs healed, and then knot the cloth at one end as we speak the charm. These waters, sacred by my word, shine with the light of healing. That which ails me is washed away. And knotted here, believing. And here, having knotted the cloth, take a moment to listen to all that is around you. Listen to yourself as well. Feel the cool water that has touched you, and hear the voice of the flame in the candle wick. As is right and proper, for the work that we have done today, in the aid of the Spirit who helps me, I make this offering. I place it in these blessed waters to return to the earth when I am able. Spirit who helps me, I call out to you, for standing beside me, for making the space safe, and for brightening the waters with healing light. I thank you. I know that you will be there, should I call again, to deepen this relationship over time. Now, in your mind's eye, see once again this Spirit, standing here in your space, preparing to take their leave of you. As they turn to go, see their smile and watch them slip once more into the mists of magic around you. And here at my center, with waters blessed, a bright flame kindled and healing intention knotted into place. I seek now to return this space to what it was before. As I extinguish this flame, may the mists roll back. May all be as it was before. save the blessing and the healing I have received. And with this work done, this rite is ended. So be it. Cluties are, of course, normally tied directly to a tree, but not everyone has access to a ritual space where they can do that. So I've written this charm so that you can speak it again when you come to an outdoor place that you would like to tie it to. Until you are able to tie it outside, the knot will hold your intent and start the process of the spell work. When you find an appropriate place to tie the knot, whether that's a hawthorn tree, a fence post in the field, or your fire escape railing, tie it there, and once more speak the prayer. These waters, sacred by my word, shine with the light of healing. That which ails me is washed away, and knotted here, believing. So that's my example of an ADF-style healing ritual, and I hope that you'll find something to inspire you in this work as well. And of course, I look forward to the next question, which is a ritual about warding work. If you want to be the first person to catch that right, consider subscribing to my Patreon. I'm really excited to make that ritual work even better than this one did, because the source material is just so vibrant. Thanks so much.